Hi TinkerCAD Challengers, this is the month of September and we're going to be making bobbleheads. So in this video you're going to learn how to make a hole between two pieces that's going to be big enough to fit this spring. So this spring is going to come with your 3D print after you're done printing it. Once again, whenever you're done, let me know and I'll have it printed out for you and pick a color. This is the orange color. So it's a pretty cool orange. It's kind of neon looking. If you need any extra help, contact me. We can set up a one-on-one appointment where I could talk about it in person and you can help and you can make it. If you have any other questions, feel free to contact me. If you're new to TinkerCAD and want to explore other options of making a print, maybe you don't want to make the bobblehead this month, you're welcome to try any other TinkerCAD challenge of the month to have a free print. If you try more challenges than one, you can only get one free print, so think about which one you want to get. If you want to have anything else 3D printed, keep in mind it is $1 per ounce. So whenever you're ready to have a print, email me and I will let you know when it's ready to pick up. And once again, this is the bobblehead for September. So have fun tinkering. Okay, hi everyone. For all the beginners out there, I'm going to show you the basic way of how it's going to all be put together. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to change our names or the file name, and I'm going to put bobblehead. So the most basic thing we're going to do is in this video you're going to learn how to take a shape, hide one half of it and then hide the other half, and then we also have to create the hole which the spring is going to go into to give the bobblehead some bounciness. So I'm going to do one where it's going to show the very beginning of how to take a character. I'm going to grab this head. Then I also want to grab a body for him, so let me look for a body. You can get really goofy and grab like a body of a duck or anything kind of funny if you want to add like a morph figure of a bobblehead animal person. Let me just click on, I'm just clicking on bodies. And let's look through here. Popular, newest. I think that's it. Okay, faces, accessories. Let's look for people. So we have a few. I'm gonna grab this one, and I'm gonna make this body go with this head. So as you can see, the head is about the size of the body. So we're going to resize the body. So I'm clicking on one of the white corners here, and let me rotate the camera. You can see a little bit better. Clicking on one of these white corners, I'm holding down Shift on my keyboard. And what that does is it snap grid scales it. And it doesn't have to be perfect. So right now I'm matching the head as close to this shape as possible. I'm going to rotate my camera so that I'm going to make the head a little bit smaller because here's my concerns. The head is actually touching the arm, and if we have the head touching the arms, it will actually not work so well as a bobble. So I'm going to make the head a little bit smaller, so I'm holding down the white corner. I'm going to hold Shift and just bring it in just a little bit. Okay, and now I'm going to use my keyboard keys and just tap it twice to make sure that it fits. Okay, that seems about perfect. So I'm going to click on this light bulb to hide this head for now. And we're going to get rid of this head to make sure that everything prints with the bobblehead head. So I'm going to click on this and go to basic shapes. So we're going to grab this box shape, center this a bit. And I'm selecting, hitting F, centering it, and I want to bring up this box shape. It looks like it's about the size of the head. Maybe have to make it a little bit bigger. We do not want the box to hit the arms, otherwise it'll make like a shape out of the arms. So we want to make sure that we get the head just well enough. We might have to do a couple of boxes for this, but maybe this might work out fine. Just going to tap it once and see, and looks like it's slightly bigger than the arms. So I'm just going to bring it out just one. It does cut in a little bit of this, but maybe it'll be okay. So I'm going to group it, see what happens to the arms. So this is not bad if you want to keep this. It's not a extremely big cut, so it actually turned out pretty good. And yeah, so now we have no head for this, and we're going to make now a hole for the spring because we want the spring to be in the neck, and then we also want it to be in the bottom of the head. So I'm going to hit that light bulb. Now we see our head's back. I'm going to move this head up. So let me zoom out. I'm going to use this top care and just pull the head up a little bit. Now I'm going to grab the cylinder, put that at the bottom here, and the spring size is actually 16 by 16. So we can leave it like that. Now, as you see, that's actually pretty big considering how big the body is. So I'm going to pull this up and we could see how big the body and the head need to be in order for this to work. So pretty big. So this is what we're going to do. I'm selecting the body, I'm selecting the head, and I'm going to make them both big. So I'm holding down Shift and just making them bigger to fit this. Okay, so I'm just going to see if this fits. Dragging over, putting it up here. I might just end up cutting some in the neck a little bit to make sure that this fits perfectly. Sorry, the hand's in the way. I'm using my keys to just make sure it's centered. And it looks like it might work. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut this bottom piece off a little bit. So I'm going to pull it out of the box and like set it on top of the shoulders. And I'm going to make this box small enough and wide enough. So let's make it 25 by 25. And I'm going to use my keyboard keys, or I'm going to use this arrow, pull up wide enough to cover this. I'm going to hold Shift, so I'm selecting the whole box and the body, grouping them, and this is going to make that hole. I take a minute. Okay, so now everything is gone from that, so that is perfect. So we have the right size. Let's make sure the head's also in the right place we want it. So I'm going to move the head back. And I'm really just eyeballing to see the head kind of being in the middle of the body. Now the spring is also 40 tall, so we want to choose just the 40. And here's where we have to figure out how far up the head we want the spring to go, how far down the body. So let me bring this, I'm just using the arrow keys just so you can see this. So right now the spring is going to be pretty much all the way through the head, which will work, but let's bring it down a little bit and kind of even them both out. So I kind of have a little bit in here, a little bit in here. I'm going to bring it down a little bit more because we are going to put the head down a little bit. So I'm using my arrow keys again and I'm moving the cylinder over. And now I'm going to move, now I'm selecting the head and move this down. So my bobblehead, I'm planning on having it just kind of hover over the body a little bit. So now I still have the head selected. I'm going to select the body. I'm going to do this over again. I'm going to select the whole, the head, the body, and we're going to group them all together. Okay, and that is it. That is how we make a bobblehead. You could choose any type of head structure, and then you could choose any type of body structure, but just make sure that the cylinder, I'm going to bring out another example, make sure the cylinder is 40, and then this corner is 16 by 16 because that's how big the spring is. And you also want to make sure that none of the holes are anywhere else in the body. It is all inside. So I can see it's inside the head here. And unfortunately, I can't ungroup it because if I ungroup it, then the hole will pop. Well, you won't see the hole. So this is how it looks. All right, so give it a shot. It's a good start for beginners. It involves just making a hole through 2 shapes, and then it's just a matter of making sure that wherever you have these 2 shapes bobbling, that it is where you want them to be. So once you're done once you're done with your bobblehead, let me know, send me an email, and I will print it out for you. Please include the color of the filament you want. If you're not sure of our colors, we do have them listed on our webpage, and you can check out the different colors on there when you submit to 3D print. If you choose to submit this as your 3D print, I will just take that as a confirmation that you're done, and I will start working on it. And then you will get your springs once you pick up your bobblehead, so don't worry about providing your own springs. They will come with the bobblehead. And this is all. I hope you have fun tinkering.